Story-driven games are more than just entertainment. They pull you into worlds where your decisions truly matter. Unlike traditional gameplay, these experiences place you at the center of branching narratives, where every choice shapes the outcome and every consequence feels personal. Whether it's deciding who lives or dies, shaping the fate of entire communities, or simply navigating complex moral dilemmas, these games blur the line between player and storyteller. Today, we're diving into some of the most impactful titles where your actions carry real weight and the story changes based on the paths you choose.
Well then, time to save the city.
Let's begin with Erica, a gripping interactive thriller that blurs the line between cinema and gaming. You step into the shoes of Erica, a young woman haunted by nightmares and the unsolved murder of her father. As the story unfolds, new clues resurface, forcing her to revisit a dark past and confront chilling secrets. What makes Erica stand out is the way every choice you make, whether through dialogue, relationships, or actions, shapes the path ahead. With its live-action performances, atmospheric score, and branching outcomes, Erica delivers a truly immersive experience where your decisions carry lasting consequences.
I'm going. Why are you following me? Let me go.
Next, we move into the Dark Pictures Anthology, Little Hope, a survival horror interactive drama by Supermassive Games. It starts when 4 college students and their professor survive a bus crash near the ghost town of Little Hope. Trapped by an impenetrable fog and haunted by apparitions, they must unravel the town's dark past. Meanwhile, flashbacks to 1692 reveal witch trials and paranoia, and the choices you make in both timelines ripple forward. Because characters can die permanently, every decision matters. With tense atmosphere, quick-time events, and moral dilemmas, Little Hope challenges you. Will you escape, or will the past consume you?
She is the one in league with the devil.
The Walking Dead. The Telltale definitive series is a powerful narrative adventure that places you in the heart of a world overrun by the undead. You begin as Lee Everett, a man with a troubled past who becomes the guardian of young Clementine. Every dialogue choice, every alliance, and every sacrifice you make carries lasting consequences, shaping not only your journey but Clementine's growth as well. With all 4 seasons, 400 days, and Michonne included, the series captures over 50 hours of branching stories. Emotional, tense, and unforgettable, it's a defining example of how choices can truly change everything.
Bad things happen to everyone.
In Detroit, Become Human, you immerse into a future where androids look like us and begin to feel like us too. You'll follow 3 protagonists: Kara, who defies her programming to protect a young girl; Connor, tasked with hunting down deviants but constantly wrestling with his orders; and Marcus, who evolves from caregiver to leader of a revolution. Throughout the journey, every dialogue, every quick-time event, and every decision, peaceful or violent, ripples across timelines and characters. Because outcomes are never fixed, any main character can live or die depending on your actions. Ultimately, this game doesn't just present you with choices, it makes you bear their weight.
How do I know you are not a deviant?
They are not machines!
I could take you there.
Step into a gritty noir world with The Wolf Among Us, where fairy tale characters live secretly in modern streets, and you take on the role of Fabletown's sheriff with a dark past. When a brutal murder shakes the community, you must unravel lies, confront dangerous figures, and decide how far to bend the rules in pursuit of justice. Every choice, from words to actions, shapes the way others see you and determines the story's outcome. With its striking art style, tense atmosphere, and branching paths, this game delivers a gripping mystery where morality is never black and white.
Feels like you kind of enjoy it when things go wrong. Because it gives you an excuse to stop pretending.
Life is Strange Remastered transports you to Arcadia Bay, where high schooler Max Caulfield discovers she can rewind time, an ability she soon realizes carries both power and burden. When she saves her friend from a terrible fate, she and Chloe uncover the mystery of a missing student, Rachel Amber, diving into secrets that threaten the very fabric of their town. Your choices don't just affect this moment, they echo forward, altering relationships, morality, and multiple endings. With updated visuals, full motion capture, and a haunting soundtrack, this remaster brings every emotional twist into sharper focus, reminding you that changing the past can come at a harsh cost.
Holy shit. Max, what's going on?
Until Dawn plunges you into a high-stakes horror scenario where 8 friends are stranded on a mountain, and every decision you make could tip the scales between life and death. You'll face split-second reactions, moral dilemmas, and branching paths. Choose wrong or hesitate, and characters may perish. The butterfly effect system ensures even tiny choices. Who you trust, how you act, whether you explore or stay hidden, ripple forward toward drastically different outcomes. With unpredictable QTEs, chilling revelations, and permanent consequences, Until Dawn keeps you on edge. In this game, nothing is certain and every moment counts.
I'm going to give you 10 seconds.
Moving on, Heavy Rain delivers an emotional, cinematic thriller where 4 playable characters are caught in the hunt for the mysterious origami killer. As the story unfolds, you shift perspectives between a desperate father searching for his missing son, a determined journalist chasing the truth, a private investigator seeking justice, and an FBI profiler tracking leads. Moreover, every dialogue choice, quick-time event, and action you take branches the narrative in new directions. Consequently, characters can live or die based on your decisions, leading to multiple endings. Ultimately, Heavy Rain asks, how far would you go to save someone you love?
Are you prepared to suffer to save your son?
Late Shift is a tense, interactive crime thriller that pulls you straight into a dangerous London heist. You play as Matt, a college student who suddenly finds himself dragged into a world of criminals and impossible choices. As the story moves forward, you're forced to decide quickly whether to stay loyal, run, or risk everything to change your fate. Each choice shapes the path ahead, leading to one of 7 different endings. With no pauses and no chance to rewind, Late Shift feels like a fast-paced movie where your decisions alone decide who makes it out alive.
Get back here.
Here's the baggage.
Here's a mistake. What the hell happened in that garage? Shut up!
Next, let's dive into Batman, the Telltale series, a dramatic story that lets you play as both Bruce Wayne and his alter ego, Batman. Early on, you respond to a break-in at City Hall, which drags you into crime lord conflicts, political betrayals, and questions about your family's past. Meanwhile, your choices, whether you act as Batman or Bruce, whether you show mercy or use force, shape how others see you and how events unfold. Moreover, characters you trust might turn against you based on your decisions. Finally, there are multiple outcomes, so your version of justice in Gotham can be very different depending on your path.
When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Then there's As Dusk Falls, a gripping drama that follows 2 families over 30 years after a robbery in a small Arizona town spirals into tragedy. First, you meet Vince, his daughter Zoe, and the Holt family, all caught up in desperation, loyalty, and betrayal. As scenes shift through time, you make decisions, sometimes small, sometimes huge, that change who lives, who loves, who forgives, and who regrets. What's more, even the quiet moments can echo later and affect key events. Ultimately, your choices shape more than just endings. You shape how people survive, how they heal, and what hope endures.
None of us escaped that night.
It's okay.
Even those of us who made it out alive.
Stop! Why are you following me?
Now we have The Quarry, a horror story where your choices decide who lives through a terrifying summer night. When the last day of camp turns into chaos, 9 counselors must face hunters, monsters, and betrayal under the moonlit sky. As you play each character, you'll make hard decisions: who to trust, who to save, and when to run or stand your ground. Moreover, even small actions ripple out, changing character relationships, the plot, and the ending. Because any counselor can die, the tension stays high. Ultimately, The Quarry tests your courage and reminds you that every moment matters.
Maybe just ease up on the ghost stories.
Sorry.
Just stick to Kumbaya next time, okay?
What's that?
You guys don't do Kumbaya anymore?
Up next is The Expanse, a Telltale series where you step into the shoes of Kamina Drummer, executive officer aboard the Artemis, exploring the dangerous edges of space. First, you scavenge wrecked ships and float through zero-gravity halls, using thrusters and magnetic boots to explore shattered wrecks. Then, tensions rise among your crew. Mutiny, betrayal, and conflicts of loyalty test who you can trust. Meanwhile, you face threats from pirates, corrupt powers, and the politics of a solar system on edge. Because your choices matter deeply, each decision shapes the fate of your crew and your mission. Ultimately, this is a sci-fi adventure where the stars themselves watch your every move.
Convince me your life matters, and I will let you live.
Up ahead is Road 96, a story-driven road trip set in the summer of 1996 in the fictional country of Petria. First, you play as young people trying to escape across its northern border, choosing between walking, hitchhiking, taking buses, or even stealing cars. Then, you meet characters with stories, secrets, and beliefs about freedom, justice, and survival. Moreover, your decisions affect not only your path and who you meet, but also contribute to the political mood as election day looms. Because each run changes what comes next, no two journeys feel the same. Ultimately, Road 96 invites you to gamble with hope, risk, and what it means to be free.
Each decision could shape your destiny and Petria's too. Time for you to hit the road.
Finally, Disco Elysium offers one of the deepest, most complex stories where your choices reach far beyond solving a crime. You awaken as a detective with no memory, bruised by alcohol and haunted by questions. As you explore the city of Martinez, you collect clues, talk to dozens of characters, and face inner demons. Moreover, you build your own detective, shaping how smart, emotional, tough, or agile he is, and decisions you make matter. Because the plot responds to your character's strengths and failures, people remember what you did. Ultimately, Disco Elysium challenges you. Who will you become?
Get up, detective. One last time.
And that wraps up our look at some of the best story-driven games where your choices truly matter. From emotional journeys to chilling mysteries and intense survival scenarios, each title proves that interactive storytelling can be just as powerful as film or television, sometimes even more. Remember, no two playthroughs are ever the same, and the paths you take will shape unforgettable moments unique to you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with fellow gamers. Until next time, dive into these worlds, make your choices wisely, and see where the story takes you.